who's on here. Hey, hey, Lynn. I'm going down. Shoot, I had to go in this morning. And then I have a block with the live. But so far I didn't get. Did you have a good day? Yeah, I had a good day. We didn't do no work. Sat down all day. Sat down around talking all day. They had no work to do. So I would say that's a good day. Even though it's easy work, but yeah, pretty much. Then I had to go to the bank to dispute some charges on my account in regards to that repossession charge, and they took out $900 and something odd dollars, but there's no money in the account, so I had to put a claim in dispute because I don't understand with Fifth Third Bank. That's gonna be another damn rant, but I don't know. This is crazy. So I just left the bank. I went into the branch for assistance, and then people humming and humming. You know, I'm like the personal banker at Wells Fargo. And then I said, can I just use the phone? I'll just talk with them. I was sitting there using their phone to handle some matters that I needed to go over since the person in the branch, you know. I don't get it. I just don't get it. They won't even hire me as a personal banker at SunTrust over a year ago. But they got these chuckleheads working at Wells Fargo, and then they don't know what the hell they're doing. I'm like, people just don't know how to go over accounts. I'm like, what's the point? I know they went to training for it. So I just left the bank, and I'm all in the middle of rush hour. I don't have any delivery for Deliv, even though they're going to pay me for today. So even if I'm not assigned, they have to pay me 50% of the hour, on the 50% of the hourly pay when I'm available. And so I didn't get nothing. So whatever. And then they had a whole bunch of availability slots, and I did not take any more additional time. So they are looking for people to take some slots. I guess people are getting a little bit fed up with all this crazy driving and picking up orders during the middle of rush hour, and then it's raining. So now, I bet you one thing, they're going to know how to appreciate my service. So I think I'm just going to kind of, slow down a little bit and not do so much of the live. Yep, you finally got me live. You always had me live. Well, you mean it's been a while since I really did it. I haven't been doing too many videos in the last couple of days. So I'm going to vote. If you live in Georgia, I hope you voted, Ruthie and Vicky. Did you have a good day? Yep. Yes, I did. I'm on my way to vote. We are voting in the primaries. We're going to either have a first. Come on, people, go and drive. Light green. Dang. All the days they be rushing on your butt. And they ain't paying attention. What? You don't vote because of what? What you say? In my opinion, it won't make any difference. Oh, Lord Jesus. You know, that's not true, Ruthie. Because you know the gubernatorial race in Georgia for the primaries is going to elect who's going to be on the ballot in November, and there may be a first black woman governor of Georgia. Now, I'm not saying I'm voting because I think there were two black women. I don't know. I know there's two. I think there's so many of them running in the race. It does make a difference. You don't vote just for people to go into certain power. You also vote for referendums too. You know that, right? You also vote for whether or not there's Extend the Homestead Act, or my neighbor next door, he's running for not school superintendent. He's running for the school board, and it's him and his other black guy that's running. So my neighbor next door, Lance, see it at the side of my back seat of my car. See, look. Lance Hammonds, even though he never invited me to any of his dinner parties at his house or anything that he has going on, because he have a whole bunch of cars. And I'm like, sure, you could at least invite your neighbor. I ain't been invited to none of their dinner parties or any of their little event things they have. I ain't talking about family functions and stuff. I'm talking about, I know he had something dealing with his campaign. He didn't invite me. He didn't even really tell me, to be honest. I just saw him outside putting up these poster signs, and I offered to put that in my window in my car as I drive around Stone Mountain. But I'll probably vote for my neighbor. He's a good guy. He's from California, a very intelligent guy, Alpha Phi Alpha. A5, so, you know. And I'll vote for him because I don't know the other guy, and I don't know, DeCosta is his name. And they had it on Facebook with the, not debate, but an answer and QA session with both of them. And I heard that the other guy, or opponent, he wasn't too well spoken, and he really couldn't give a strong position as to why he should be running for on the school board. So you vote for other things other than mayor, president, senator, You vote things like, people on the school board, the sheriff. You vote for the sheriff, the DA. And you have to vote and put these people in that will have the backbone to change what goes on locally. Because to be honest with you, it's the local elections that's more important than the president. The president can't change nothing, regardless who is president. So I'm not going to deny, and I'm not going to say I'm not going to vote because I think it doesn't change anything. I'm going to vote because when you think about our ancestors, they didn't have the right to vote. They actually were killed, hung on a tree, lynched, chance to vote after slavery. During they had to take some silly test in order for them to vote. So I'm not going to dare insult my ancestors or the fact that people had died to vote. So I'm not telling you to vote or you have to vote, but in my opinion, I'm going to vote not because I don't think it's not going to make a difference. I'm going to vote because it's a right. It's a privilege. And the fact that I know that people have been hung on a tree and were lynched, burnt, fought to be. Oh, you doing Uber Eats right now? Okay. I'm going to do Uber Eats after I vote, and then I'm going to do a couple of hours. But other than that, I'm going to vote first. So hopefully I get, it closes at 7, and I know it's not going to be no long-ass line. But nope. And it's raining too, so sometimes it makes that kind of world. And DoorDash, I'm quite sure they probably, now that it's raining, I'm quite sure they probably somewhat busy. Maybe they are, maybe they're not. But Ruthie, have you ever decided to do DoorDash, or are you just picking priority to do Uber Eats? I know you say you're doing Uber Eats, so you may not be able to type. Oh, I'm so hungry. I did not eat no lunch. I did not bring my oxtail rice for lunch. I said I was going to eat that for dinner. Okay. I'm doing Uber Eats. I'm Uber Eats on my day off of my other. Okay. And I'm still going to do Zifty. I'm just going to update my profile information. I'll probably do Ziffy again. I'll probably do them again. Yeah, I'm gonna do Ziffy again. It's been several months since I've done them, and I'm gonna update my insurance card because I switched to Geico. So I'm going to oh shoot, man, I need to contact Geico and tell them I changed my damn insurance. I need to tell them I'm not doing bank draft anymore because I'm closing my account with Wells Fargo once that account goes to zero, and I just need to start all over with a new bank, new checking. To ask you a question, what do you do if a manager calls you out of your name? I don't want to do myself and call him a name. What? Well, for one thing, I would report it to human resources. Well, first of all, you want to document it. Document it, the date, the time, who was around, and report it immediately. And then, depending on what he says, I would file an EEO complaint. If he made a racial slur, and thinking, look at that, this is talking about you. If they made whatever he said, if it falls within race, sex, marital status, what was the thing, the EEO, race, age, whatever, I'll report it to HR, Human Resources, then I'll file a complaint with the EEO, file an EEO complaint, and document it. Just call Human Resources, but you also want to document too. You don't want to just call them up on the phone, yap, talk. No, you want to document it. Hey, Jameson, I would document it. And make sure you include everyone around you, who was around, who was in the office, if people are around, the date, the time, and the exact words they said, and then send an email to HR, and then file an EEO complaint as well. Yep, sure would. But what did he call you? When you say call you out your name, what did he call you? Come on, I need to get to the voting poll. It's going on 6 o'clock. Got an hour to get home. Even though it's not an hour for me to get home. This is the same traffic. And then my tire pressure low again. Found out I got a nail in my tire. Oh, boy. It's always something. I do not feel like packing. What do you mean? Packing to go where? Where you going? I'm on the trip. Clean up my apartment. What? Where you going? Vicky, where you going? You moving? You moving to a new apartment, or you just what you doing? You're not moving out of state, are you? Now I know y'all gonna say something. I know y'all gonna say something, Lynn. But working for Domino's Pizza over the weekend, like Friday, Saturdays, and maybe Sunday afternoon. What do y'all think about that? Because I'm not really making a whole bunch of money with all these ride sharing, Uber Eats and DoorDash and Amazon Flex. I mean, even though I haven't done Amazon Flex for a minute, so they want you to go so far to spend so much gas. My landlords are jackasses. Oh, can you hear me now? Oh, I was saying about applying for a part-time job for Domino's Pizza. Because I need to find me a part-time job, because this other job at this company I work with, we ain't had no work today. It's slow. We just sitting around doing nothing. And it's not because it's not doing anything. It's Can you hear me now? Hell. Can you hear me now? Tell me if it's still buffering, because I'm trying to figure out if I need to take this off the it's because it's raining. All right, let me see something. Nancy, you hear me? Oh, what did I say? Oh, I was saying, why were you moving? And you told me your landlord's being jackasses. But I was also saying that this job that I work with, we ain't have no work. So we've been sitting around doing nothing, and it's kind of, it's kind of concerning me, because it's like they have other lines of business, but they got overtime, and they working over this weekend holiday. And I'm like, the reason why I chose to go back, I chose to work there after I was told about this position over almost 2 years ago, that they had overtime and stuff, and now it's like nothing. Yeah, I was thinking about applying for Domino's Pizza, and I was thinking about it's going to be part-time. I'm not going to do Monday through Friday, Saturday, Sundays. Look at this, they're building a speedway. Where the hell speedway came from? I was thinking of applying for another part-time job somewhere at either Domino's, whether I should do customer service, you work in the counter, you take people orders when they come into the Domino's, not making pizzas either. But I'm quite sure they will probably want to train you to make pizzas. So I don't know if I want to do that or become a Domino's pizza and be a driver. Like I did with Panera. But of course, I don't want that little whining manager or whomever like, and you committed to Panera, are you committed? I'm not dealing with micromanaged representatives and cheap ass tips from customers that want you to go to office buildings and deliver $100-something worth of food and don't give you no tips. So I was thinking about either should I apply for Domino's, somewhere local, close to my house, not on the black side either. I'm talking about go further a little bit down the way to Lilburn where it's a little bit more mixed. And then, okay, Vicky, send me an email, tell me what's going on. I'm quite. Let me know what's going on. And you don't need to go to. Oh, I don't need to go to the down here. Okay. Anything to come with your money, so I'm not doing it because I've been doing it for so long, but I so much. Yeah, I'm driving on this little wet road, so I gotta kind of make sure I don't, I'll be Panera all over again. Was that they just had too many damn assistant managers who wanted to be micromanaging. If they didn't have that, you like Panera and this Russian lady chick, it would have been. I probably would have stayed. Because I was only working from 11 to 2:30, maybe 3 o'clock the latest. And then you get cash tips every day. That was the good thing about it. I was getting at least $100 worth of cash tips a week, and that was just that, and sometimes a little bit more depending on it was a good day. But shoot, and that's not even including my check. So it was a little something to kind of tide me over. But like I said, I was just tired of going to Sandy Springs and State Farm and delivering food. And I wasn't even traveling as many miles. But it is them cheap ass people. They didn't want to tip for shit. See, that was the problem with Panera. I really did like it, but it was the people. They was they was getting a little bit ridiculous. And then, of course, they had it where those orders were coming in, and some people would try to manipulate by getting all the orders that would show the credit card, which was, what was it, $8? I think it was $8. I can't remember. I think it was $8 an hour, an hour. So, but they wanted to cross-train you to be the cashier and the baker and all that. Not the baker, but the cashier and work the sandwich line. They would have done that because they told that African girl if she said, nope, I just want to come in and do my deliveries and go home and work from 10 to 2, and that was it. They're trying to have you work till 3, 4 o'clock. They didn't get too many evening deliveries. The thing is coming down. I know there is money today. I bet you if I turn on that DoorDash app, they probably paying $4 a delivery. Now it's raining. But this rain's gonna go away. This will happen Sunday. Sunday, when after I didn't make that bonus for Uber Eats, and I didn't decide to drive that evening time, which was $30 for 7 deliveries. It was pouring down raining, and DoorDash was beaming in the email. Come out to drive. We need drivers. We need drivers. We can pay extra $3, and then they went up to $4 a delivery. Yeah, right. I'm gonna drive all the damn Decatur or wherever, and then it would have been no deliveries, and I would have been driving, wasting my gas and time. See, sometimes they think they slick. They tell you there's a bonus, but you could go out there, and all of a sudden, oh dang, it's pouring down. Dang it. Hurry up, let me get home. I bet you Deliver's probably dying. If they have some deliveries, man, they probably just like, we need people. Huh. It ain't gonna be me. Time frame has already passed. And it's supposed to rain the whole week, too, just like this. Let me show you. Let me turn the camera around so you can see. Uh-oh. Look at that. I like it when it rains, but don't. When I can't be in front, that's the thing that makes it. Oh, rain. See, this is some good, treacherous rain. I wish I had a water barrel. I would have collected all this rainwater, so when the summer comes and it starts and it don't rain as much, I'll have a rain barrel. It ain't like I'm gonna be. It ain't like I have flowers in the flower bed, but I did put some flower seeds out, so hopefully it will grow into some nice flowers. That damn grass is up to change. What is it? What are you saying? Girl, it's raining as well. It just started pouring down. I feel sorry for those people who decided they were gonna mountain, and it started raining, and I hurried up and went down the mountain, and that gravity was pulling me down, and I was just running down the mountain. I'm gonna show y'all Stone Mountain when I go up there. I'm gonna start going to Stone Mountain in the next couple of weeks. Oops. I'm gonna read your message when I get to it, Lynn. I can't read what you're saying. Get an extra large garbage can with a lid and put the downspout over it. Okay. Cause see, they had this class or this organization of how you make your own rain barrel, and it was like $35, $45, and I wanted to get one last summer. Now it stopped raining, but it ain't coming down like it was. And I wanted to get one, but they made it so complicated. It's like you have to have the connect the hose to the barrel and drill a hole and connect this and stuff. I said, well, I do have an old garbage can, but it has one of those takeoff lids. Yeah, I'm gonna try that. Put. Oops. Oh, okay. Yeah, keep out those mosquitoes. Boy, I swear to God, I wish they hurried and built this sidewalk on this thing, rock bridge. Drill a hole at the bottom of the side and plug it up. Okay, I'm gonna look on YouTube and see how they do it. Cause I refuse to turn on that sprinkler system and cause my water bill, I got my second part of my water bill, and that thing said 900 something odd dollars, and I know it came from early, from January, February, because the water bill come out every 2 months. So I need to go to the water company tomorrow so they could have the bills. I already had whatever was doing, got it fixed. So they tell me you got to get two bills, and then when it they got to adjust that. Look at this dang storm. Look at this. Look at that cloud. That look like a dang. That look like a tornado. And it's just like standing right over Lilburn. I know, it looks mean. See what happens when I get in that area. It probably pour down raining. It looks beyond pour down raining. I hope this don't happen when I have to leave on to Houston on next week Friday. I gotta catch my flight at 6 a.m. Really, people? See, I bet you Atlanta, if I was deeper in the city, it's probably raining cats and dogs. Because Atlanta got that funny, strange looking waves. Look at this. Oops, I ain't gonna miss. Oh, Lord. It looks like it's clearing up, but I know it's not clearing up. Let me show y'all Stone Mountain real quick from this angle. Y'all see the mountain way over there? Y'all see the mountain way over there? Good evening. Yeah, but it's not gonna be humid because it's 73 degrees, and it's 6 o'clock. It's after 6 o'clock, so it's not gonna be as humid. Now, if it was like summer and it was already 90 something degrees and it rained and then it stopped and it's 90 something degrees, yeah, it would be a steam bath. But right now, it's nice and cool. I wonder if I got my windows up, because I sure would like to have all the windows up to let the cool breeze go through the house so I could air out the house. You know how you live in a house and in wintertime and stuff, all the windows be closed and then it feels stuffy. Sometimes you have to let the windows in, let the breeze just come through the house, air out the house. Oh, come on. What's up with this? I know it's got a lot of subdivisions, but dang, I'm trying to get to the voting poll. Oh, I'm back. Headed to vote now. Yay, Vicky! You're going to vote. Yeah, I do need to air out and do my spring cleaning. I need to do my spring cleaning. Vicky, who you gonna vote for the mayor gubernatorial primary? Harry's Pharmacy. We deliver. I need to start doing my own. I'm gonna start going to some of these companies and ask them, do they need a delivery driver for the pharmacy, and to go to some of these places and deliver prescriptions. The Terminator came by today, and my room looks like a tornado hit it. What? Who's the Terminator? Yeah, I need to start making some business cards. Oh, exterminator. I'm like, who's a Terminator? How the Terminator came to your house? I need to get me an exterminator, because these critters and stuff be sneaking out. Those palmettos. I was like, what the hell? Yeah, those critters, they be coming in the house. It's so hot. If your air conditioner's running or you got a cool house, they'll find their way to get in, because they be looking for comfort. Like, the devil's alive. You think gonna have any critters coming in my house? So I need a guy, get an exterminator. Oh, you in South Carolina? Oh yeah, I remember you in South Carolina. My mother lives in Goose Creek, South Carolina, and I have an aunt that live in Columbia. I ain't worried about snakes. I better not see no damn snakes. Matter of fact, I read something a couple weeks ago in the Atlanta Journal-Constitution online, or somewhere online. I know I read it. They was talking about that they were poisonous snakes coming out in Georgia. Oh, that again. Okay, somebody said it's hot. Now I feel hot. Ah, you know what? This being buffering stuff is getting on my dang nerves. See, the minute it started raining, now I feel hot and muggy. Oh, I know I asked Vicky. I said, who are you going to vote for in the gubernatorial race? That's what I asked. For governor. I am hungry. Boy, they got these abandoned looking houses or trees or whatever, forest. I need to start doing some investigation of getting into real estate. So they got a lot of properties that people abandon, and I don't think nobody knows anything about it. And it's right across the street behind these other woods, which is a golf course, but you can't tell. Yo, I smell something rotten. Something died in the woods. Mm-mm. Backyard. Hell no. All right. I'm almost at this elementary school. Until I come back. I wonder if my neighbor's gonna be outside. You know, you can't be so many feet away from the polling area. But I wonder if he's gonna be out there with his sign waving. I should run for school board or something local one day. I think eventually, if I still live in DeKalb County, I may run for one of those office seats, not CEO. See, they don't have leaders in DeKalb County. They call them CEOs. Since obviously I can't seem to get onto the advisory board of the current CEO. I put in, they were looking for people to serve as an advisory board. I put in my resume, my little biography, and my statement, and then ready to get paid for it. It's a non-paid position, and I got denied. So why they chose someone else. Okay. Dang it, did I go the wrong way? Wait a minute. I'm so used to going the other way. Wait a minute. If I turned this curve, I went the wrong way. I should have turned. Oh hell, I went the wrong way. I'm going the wrong direction. I'm used to coming from the other street, not the side street. $2.79 for gas? Wait a minute. That must be an old sign. There ain't no way. Gas is $2.79. I'm gonna get gas before next weekend. Going the wrong fucking way. Excuse my French. We are now open. They must have been. Has this gas station been closed at one time? I sure do believe so. I think this gas station used to be closed. I read on Rockbridge Road. I think this gas station was closed for a minute. And somebody bought it and opened it up to a Chevron station. I bet you they from Pakistan, not Pakistan. I bet you they one of those people from one of those Middle Eastern countries. I don't know what it is with them buying gas stations. Oops, I'm gonna read your statement when I get to the school. I went the wrong dang direction. Oh, my tires. I know one thing. blowing your horn for?